$1,000 a day from portrait photography. Most photographers hear that and they picture someone grinding through hundreds of sessions a year, photographing clients every weekend, running themselves into the ground. But what I'm talking about is $1,000 on average over a 365-day year without scheduling clients nights or weekends. Listen, when I hit that number, my client count was actually going down every single year because once you stop handing clients an online ordering gallery and hoping they order something and instead start guiding them through investing in beautiful printed wall portraits that they'll have forever, everything about the math changes. That's the boutique model. Fewer clients, higher orders, more income. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Sarah Petty. I'm the founder of the Photography Business Institute, and I've helped over 33,000 photographers build profitable photography businesses without selling digital files and discounts. In this video, I'm walking you through exactly how I got there, what was broken at the start, the decision that changed everything, and the system that made it repeatable. Here's the truth that changed everything. When I opened my first studio in 2001, I felt like a complete fraud. Sure, I had an MBA, but I didn't have a photography degree. I genuinely didn't know what I was doing behind the camera. Despite beating myself up over it, I quickly learned that wasn't my real problem. My real problem was my business model. Get this, I was charging $75 for the session and giving them 36 hand-printed black and white prints. We called them proofs, but they were beautiful prints. And I was banking on them coming back to order. But my cost for the film, the processing, and having someone print those black and white proofs in the darkroom was about $65. I was making like $10 a session, working hard, going broke. Of course, looking back, I was telling myself, oh, this is okay because I will make money on the back end. But I had no back end because I was giving them everything. And I don't think clients were the problem either. They said they loved the portraits. They said they wanted to order. But every single one of them found a reason that they couldn't order right now. They needed to think about it. They wanted to show their spouse. And then I started having to chase them. And that felt gross. That's when it hit me. My job wasn't just to take great portraits. It was to help people actually get what they wanted. Beautiful artwork to hang on their walls. And I had no system to do that. That was the real problem. And fixing it changed everything. Here's where I made this scary decision. I had to stop giving people these gorgeous printed proofs that they loved. Keep in mind that this was before digital. So I had to figure out the same thing that digital file photographers are figuring out now. And that was without a system to help our clients make the decisions that lead to them actually ordering printed artwork on their walls. It's not going to happen. Get this, here's what I did. I had to scan all of these negatives so I could show clients their portraits on the screen in person together. I would walk them through their options. What size, what frame, where would it hang in their home? And I guided them from start to finish. So let that sink in. I had to take away these gorgeous hand-printed itty-bitty proofs and tell them that the only things that they would get printed were things that they purchased. I was so scared. But I also knew I couldn't survive doing it the way I was doing. And this is how the boutique in-person ordering appointment was born. And it's the heart of this boutique model that I created. Now, the first client that I tried this with, her name was Christy. She walked through the door and warned me, Sarah, I drive every photographer I work with crazy because I can't make a decision. And I was like, okay, great. I picked the worst possible client to test this on, but I was also sick of what was happening. So I just went for it. I walked her through it and we narrowed things down. And by the end of the appointment, she told me that she knew exactly what she wanted. She didn't need to go home and think about it. And for the first time, she was able to make a decision. Her order wasn't gigantic, but she placed an order. She knew exactly what she wanted and she paid me that day. I knew right then that I had knocked down a first huge domino. Clients weren't saying no because they didn't want beautiful portraits. They were saying no because nobody ever helped them make those decisions and they were scared. So the moment I became that guide, the whole thing changed. My first big order, it was $1,800, came shortly after. And I did the math. That one order replaced 24 sessions at my $75 rate. That was my moment. I was on fire and nothing was going to stop me because I'd tasted it and I knew it was possible. By the way, if you're finding this helpful, make sure to subscribe to my free weekly newsletter where I share even more meaty, juicy strategies just like this. It's a quick, easy read, and I'm going to stick the link in the description below. So listen, as my business grew, I didn't add more clients. I raised my average order and adding to the right fit clients at the top and letting go of anybody who didn't want what I had to offer. The most clients I ever had in a year was about 160 clients. And I remember when I had that moment and I was realizing how much more money I was making than when I did it at $75 each. Because do the math, 160 clients at $75 would be $12,000. And that's a full-time job. Not worth it at all because that's still so many clients. But even at my higher average, it was too many clients. So every year after that, I focused on serving my clients better and tightening up my system to make it easier for them to order. So my average sale went up and the number of clients I needed to serve went down. My happiest place has always been fewer than 100 clients, some years closer to 50, but my income kept going up. What we call that leverage. Listen, a 30-minute session can produce $75 or it can produce a $7,500 order. Not even kidding, the same session. The difference doesn't live in the photography or the photographer. The difference lives entirely in the system, not even the number of hours you work. But leverage isn't just about what happens in one session. It's also about, of course, who you choose to serve. I decided to focus. I want to focus on new babies because I had new babies right after I opened that studio, and I wanted to be known as the new baby photographer. That was a completely intentional choice. But what I hadn't realized at the time was that, gosh, they come in as a baby, but they don't just book once. You are their family photographer forever. So they come back for every milestone. When their little baby is sitting up and when they're standing. For me, I love a formal portrait before they lose their baby teeth. The school years, family portraits as they grow. The lifetime value of one well-served family is extraordinary. I've had several who have invested over $100,000 with me across the years. That's not luck. That's what happens when you build a boutique business that leverages your time and you build it around the right clients. And of course, you do that by taking extraordinary care of them every single time by using your system. So the leverage works in two ways: higher orders per session and clients who keep coming back. As I grew, it got easier and easier because I kept fine-tuning my system. I hired my first full-time employee in 2005, and I hired her to handle editing. That allowed me to focus on the activities that could help me grow and leverage myself more, which was marketing, attracting clients, photographing, and then selling. That's how I could get more leverage on my time to be the mom I wanted to be. Again, this was 2005, so my twins had gone to kindergarten that fall, and my 3-year-old baby was in preschool at the time, so my life started to open up a little bit. I made the decision not to be open on Monday, so I had sessions Tuesday through Thursday mornings. Friday was more of a backup, and Monday was my backup to the backup if I had a client with a sick baby or I needed to reschedule anything. I was able to go to lunch with my kids at school. I drove them to out-of-town volleyball practices. I traveled. I went to conferences to help grow my business faster. Did I work some nights and weekends? Sometimes I did, but it was by choice and not desperation. And it wasn't because I was booking clients. It was because I was taking time off in the day and I needed to make it up at night. That's the difference. That's what the boutique model actually buys you. Not just income, but flexibility. Listen, here's what nobody tells you about building a business like this. Because in the early days, I did everything. I cleaned the toilets. I did the bookkeeping. I handled every single job myself because I needed to invest every dollar of profit back into learning what I needed to learn as fast as I could. It wasn't glamorous, but it was a choice. Every dollar I reinvested got me to creating the system faster. Once I had the system, I could start letting go of the pieces that didn't need me. Now I do the sessions I want. I handle the marketing, which is minimal because you get people trained to come back and they just keep coming back and referring people. I love the selling, and that's it. My team handles everything else. I even have 2 photographers working for me who will do sessions I don't want to do or I can't do. And then I will do the selling. This past holiday season, at the last minute, I had the opportunity to go out of town for one day with my kiddos who were home, and Maggie and Andrea did the session. And then the next day I did the presentation before the family left town. And it was over a $12,000 order because we had a system. Imagine how that could give you leverage and flexibility in your life. And the proof that this is repeatable isn't just my own story. I have so many students doing this. The best part is I'm watching my 2 young adult daughters. Both are in their early 20s and they're building full-time photography businesses right now. They started earlier than I did and they're having faster results. I do think they're likely more talented because they grew up with cameras in their hands, but they understand the nuances of running a business because they've watched 2 parents do it. I really don't think they even know they're using a system because systems are part of their DNA. And most importantly, neither one of them is afraid to sell themselves. And if you can sell, you can stay in business. That is my favorite part. And listen, the worse your starting position is, the more this matters because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to spend years figuring it out like I did. So let's talk about this system that I keep talking about. I call it the boutique profit model, and here's exactly how it works step by step. Step 1, the first phone call. In this phone call, you explain exactly what you do. Printed wall portraits, guided process from start to finish. No digital galleries, no guessing. And you qualify them right there by explaining your value and then talking price. If they want cheap digital files, you're not going to be the right photographer for them. If they want to be taken care of and have beautiful artwork on their walls, you book the next step with them. Step 2 is that pre-session consultation. Before you ever pick up a camera, you meet with them, ideally in their home, and you ask questions. What walls need artwork? Or what do you want to remember about this time in your life? You want to approach this meeting through the lens of an interior decorator. You're guiding the client on where to hang their artwork. And if you don't think you're an expert, you just have to be one step ahead of them as you learn. And then next, you're going to build a product plan together so you know exactly what you're going to create before this session begins. Step 3, this session. This is short and intentional. Now that you know what the plan is for your client to hang on their walls, you don't need to overshoot ever again. You're not creating hundreds of images hoping something sticks. You're creating exactly what you planned for. Then step 4 that I was afraid of in the beginning, and now it's my favorite part, and that's the in-person ordering appointment. You sit with them. You show them their portraits. You guide them through room views, size recommendations, and even how it should be presented. You take away the fear of making a mistake. The decisions are made and the order happens right there while you're together, not in an online gallery, not by crossing your fingers that they'll decide better on their own when they have more time to think about it. What does that even mean? Listen, follow these 4 steps the same way every single time, and the results become predictable. That's what makes it repeatable. For me, for my students all over the country, regardless of their market, their niche, or how long they've been in business. Here's the key. Your photography skills will never be the thing that makes you an average of $1,000 a day in a 365-day year when you're only working 3 to 5 days a week. It's your system. When you stop chasing better photography and start building a better system, everything changes. You work less, you make more, and you actually get to enjoy your life. So listen, if this sounds amazing fitting into your life and you want help implementing this in your business, book a free call with my team. The link is in the description below, and we'll walk you through exactly how to build your own system so you can stop working so hard and start making the money you deserve.